Hello guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are coming across this channel for the very first time, you are highly welcome. Please do well to subscribe, like and share this video. In today's class, we'll be making a top with side drawstring. If it sounds like what you want to learn, keep on watching and let's get started. Welcome back guys. These are the materials I will be using for today's tutorial. As you can see, I have my rulers with me. I will be using Viro because I don't have shop for this moment. And of course, this is the fabric I will be working with. It's about 2 years of fabric. So, and it's a cotton fabric. So the first thing I'll be doing is to fold those fabric into four. So guys, I've folded my fabric into four. Then the first we'll be taking is the length measurement. So for the length of this top, I'm using length 30. So I'm going to add 1 inches to my length, making it 31 because of my seam allowance. Now the next step is to mark my shoulder. Okay, so for my shoulder I mark 19 inches and I come down by 1.5 inches for my shoulder slope. So for the width of the top, I'm using with 4, and for the length of my back, I'll use 1 inches. Then I'm just going to connect it this way. So for the width, I use 4 inches, and for the back depth line, I use 1 inches. Then I'm going to connect it to my shoulder slope like this. So after connecting my shoulder slope, I will come to this shoulder slope and mark 11 inches for my sleeve opening. Then I will come to this sleeve opening and I mark the same 19 inches for my shoulder measurement. Then I'm just going to extend this line a little bit like this. So from here now, that will be our chest line. So I'm going to divide my hip measurement. Go ahead to divide your biggest measurements. Okay, the biggest measurement, which mine is the hip measurement. I'm going to divide my hip measurement by 4 and I'm going to mark it here, and I will add extra 4 inches to it as my ease. Then I'm going to add 1 inches for my seam allowance. Okay, I use 4 inches for my ease, then 1 inches for my seam allowance. So I'm going to mark the measurements down, like I'm going to mark everything down. Hope you understand what I'm trying to say. The measurement, my ease, and the allowance, I'm going to mark it to the hem part. Then after that, I'm just going to connect all the dots using my straight ruler to just connect it like this. Then at this sharp point here, I'm just going to curve it. So we don't need to sharp there, so I'm just going to curve it this way. So after curving, that is how it is. So let's work with the front. So for the front depth line, I'm using 7 inches. Then I'm just going to connect it as a V neckline like so. So that is it. We are just going to cut our fabric, but before we cut the back first, because the back is we have the high neckline for the back before we cut the front. So after cutting, I will remove the, I'm just trying to confirm my measurement, the length. Okay, so I told us before that I marked 31 inches starting from my length, and I added 1 inches making it 31. So I'm cutting the excess, which is the excess of the fabric. I'm cutting it out now. So from them I will just remove the back. I will remove the back, then I will fold the front into two again. After folding into two, I'm going to cut the back, the front neckline. So this is what I'm doing now. I'm just going to cut it out, and this is that. So the next step we are going to do now is to cut out the facing. So I'm going to bring another fabric, and I will fold the fabric into two. Then I'm going to place the front on top of the fabric this way. So I will just carefully place it this way, and I will just cut it according to the neckline. Hope you understand what I'm saying. Just retrace it. Ensure that the center front is unfold and it misses the center front of the facing. Hope you understand. So I'm just going to cut it this way. So that is it for the facing of the front. So I'm going to do the same thing to the back. I'll also bring another fabric, extra fabric like this, and I will fold it into two. Then I'm just going to put the main fabric on top of it this way, and I'm going to cut it. So that is it for the facing. So now let's do the sewing. I'll just open the front fabric like this, and I'm going to place the facing right side facing right side. I'll first of all pin it down before I'll take it to my sewing machine and stitch it. So before we sew it, I'm going to place in my hemming gun on top of it this way, and I'm going to shape it this way, then take it to my sewing machine and sew on top of the hemming gun. So I have done that, and I went ahead to iron it, and for the side I use hemming gun to put it in place so that I don't need any rough edges at it down, so I did not sew it. I did the same thing to the back. I hem it, and I also hem the down the back. Hope you understand. So the next step we are going to do is facing the back and the front, right side facing right side. Then I'm going to use half an inch to stitch the shoulder down. Then after stitching, I'm going to hem the sleeve length. I'm going to hem it. So guys, I've done that, and I've also hemmed it, and I also hem the down part as well. So this is it guys. So the next step we are going to do, face right side facing right side, and use 1 inch as we use for our seam allowance to close the front and the back and hold them in place. So I'm just going to start it from the sleeve length down. So guys, I've stitched this, and this is how it is. So now let's do the drawstring at the side. So first thing, I open it up this way, and this is the rope that I will be using for the drawstring. I've already sewed it, and this is it. I made 4 of it. So now what we are going to do now is to just mark where this drawstring will end. So for this case, I marked 14 inches. Okay, I mark 14 inches, and I'm going to mark it this way, and come to the other side and also mark my 14 inches this way. You can see 14 inches that I marked. Okay, so after marking, I'm just going to open this place up like this. Okay, after opening it up, and I'm going to place the rope inside. Then I'm going to toss it. Don't toss stitch on the rope, okay? Just hem the rope at the top, secure the rope at the top, and toss stitch the main fabric. Don't toss stitch the rope, like don't stitch the rope. Secure the rope and toss stitch the main fabric. Okay, don't touch the rope, but secure the rope at the top here. Secure it at the top so it will not shift. As just secure the rope at the top here, and do the same thing to the other side. Okay, so guys, I've done it, and this is how it looks like. So you can see you can easily pull it in and you tie it to your desired length. So this is the other side of it, and looking pretty. And this is the end of this tutorial. If you found this video helpful, please give this video a huge thumbs up, and if you are yet to subscribe, please hit on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post a video you get to see the video. Please do well to like and share this video. Don't forget to comment. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. To see you in my next video.